Hello and welcome to this Division II Football National Semifinal Preview. I'm Rob Bentley, the voice of the Bulldogs, and joined by Sandy Golston as we get set for the National Semifinals here on Saturday. Ferris State hosting West Florida. It'll be the first ever home game in the National Semifinals here at Top Taggart Field.
Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. First time for the Bulldogs in the semifinals right here at Top Taggart Field. Going to be a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of excitement. Going to be a little chilly out, but it's going to be a great opportunity for the Bulldogs to advance to the national championship game. But they have a big hurdle in front of them with the University of West Florida coming here to Big Rapids.
So we see the Bulldogs practicing out here a couple days away from kickoff. Obviously the weather, something this team is used to, practicing outside. We'll wait and see how much of a factor that's going to be for West Florida.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Coming from Pensacola, Florida, probably not used to these kind of temperatures that we have here in northern Michigan, but of course we are accustomed to it. Bulldogs are practicing outdoors, getting themselves further acclimated to the weather conditions. And so when it's colder, it kind of changes maybe a little bit of what you want to do in terms of maybe the passing game and ball security. So those are two things that you're going to have to really be focused on with the colder temperatures.
Obviously in the playoffs they say running the football and defense are two big keys, and certainly the Bulldogs have been able to do that well in both of the first two playoff games.
Absolutely. Running the football and then stopping the run are going to be very important, and that's where the Bulldogs, when you look up front, that front seven especially, that's where they've been really effective in containing the run while at the same time being able to develop a pass rush so they can put pressure on the quarterback. But again, it's going to be one in the trenches with the running game, running the football effectively and stopping the run.
Obviously, West Florida has been able to build their program just 4 years, already two appearances here in the national semifinals, and a team that certainly is well prepared here playing on the road in the playoffs.
Absolutely. This is a talented team. They've been on the road for quite a bit here in the playoffs, and they've been able to go into some tough environments, and they've been able to find a way to get it done. And that's what good teams do. They find a way to get it done on the road. And so they've been the underdog to some extent in some of these games, and yet they've been able to crank it up on the road in those environments and find a way. And so that's where the Bulldogs are certainly going to be challenged with a very balanced West Florida team that's very good offensively in terms of putting points on the scoreboard and very solid defensively as well.
Talk about the play of senior quarterback Travis Russell and what he's met here for the Bulldogs in this postseason run.
Yeah, tremendous leadership when you think of Travis Russell, a guy that really has a tremendous command of the offense and knows it like a coach inside and out. And he has been very dependable for the Bulldogs in the sense that he's improved his efficiency. He's really doing a good job of taking care of the football and getting it in the hands of the playmakers. And that's what you want to do. You want to be able to utilize those great playmakers that the Bulldogs have. And Travis has been so great at doing that. Plus, you combine that with the leadership, and the Bulldogs have a lot of confidence in him at the quarterback.
Winner of this game obviously moves on to the national championship game December 21st in McKinney, Texas. We've got the last two national runners-up that will square off here on Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. These are two teams that have a history of being successful in the playoffs, and you mentioned the last two national runners-up. So it's going to be exciting because we're going to have a first-time national champion coming out of this Final Four. And so we're certainly hoping that the Bulldog standpoint, it's going to be Ferris. It's going to be that next first-time national champion.
Taking on West Florida here this Saturday. Some keys here for the Bulldogs to pull out a win here in the Division II playoff.
Well, I think ball security is going to be very important. Taking care of the football, minimizing turnovers, winning the turnover battle is going to be very important for the Bulldogs. And I think controlling that line of scrimmage, really controlling the run is going to be essential. West Florida, a very big offensive line, so that's going to be an interesting kind of matchup for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs not only have the size up front, but they're also a very fast defensive line. So it may be an opportunity for the Bulldogs to find a different kind of way to get pressure on the quarterback, make him uncomfortable in the pocket, and make it more difficult for him to utilize those great weapons that they have on the perimeter.
National semifinal here at Top Taggart Field for the first time in school history. We hope the fans come out and support the Bulldogs here on Saturday. Should be a great opportunity here for this team to win a national semifinal here at home.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So hopefully we'll get a good fan turnout. A lot of people from the community obviously are going to be around, and probably some students, faculty and staff that are going to be sticking around here as commencement is going to be a little bit earlier in the day. So great opportunity for everybody to kind of migrate over from commencement over here to Top Taggart Field to cheer on the Bulldogs to hopefully another trip to the national championship game.
Live national television on ESPN3 and the ESPN app. We'll have all the radio coverage for you as well on Sunny 97.3 starting at 3 p.m. and online at FerrisStateBulldogs.com. You can visit FerrisStateBulldogs.com for complete ticket and game information as the Bulldogs take on West Florida this Saturday in the national semifinals.